Alright, so I'm gonna pull a few cards for the new moon. Polly Pockets! Polly Pockets! Oh my gosh. Ooh, we got the Knight of Cups. Oh, I know. I can't tell you how different. Yeah, well, you know, things change so much. It's like it's completely different now, and it's even hard to compare. All right. First card, Knight of Cups. Well, this is the, it's a Knight of Cups, and I think that it's very accurate for us to get the Knight on, or the Cups, because it's water. Pisces is water, so we have, yeah, Cavaliere di Coppe. So, like, I think of the word cavalry as related to the Italian cavaliere. Okay, second reading, new moon in Pisces. Ooh, look, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups and the King and the Queen of Swords. These are people. Why are we getting people? What's this new moon is about people, I guess. There's not, like, there aren't, they're people cards. Okay, what do these people want to say? Okay, now we have the Empress coming through as the major arcana. She looks pretty serious in this deck. And the King of Cups. Wow, we're just getting tons of people. Okay. And let's see what else these two want to come out. Oh man, this is a bunch. It's not 2, it's 4. Okay. So I'm just gonna, so we got the Empress. The Empress is the major arcana card. I'm gonna take them. They do still have this deck. Yes, you can get the Aquarian Tarot and the fabulous, wonderful Emily from the Fox Den. She often uses the Aquarian Tarot in English. It's a, yeah. She uses it a lot, and she's really wonderful and so supportive. So, okay, so let's see, I'm just gonna go for this reading, and I just feel like I just can't help but think of this as being positive. There actually isn't much here that's negative. The way I read these cards with the Empress is about fertility, abundance, the coming of spring. Spring is coming, and I think that we're, the dawning of the age of Aquarius and moving from Pisces into Aquarius as this giant revolution that's been occurring. So the Empress to me is just a giant overall energy for 2021. I actually picked it as a card for all of 2021, which is why I'm saying that. And then it's coming up in this new moon reading, which the Pisces new moon is kind of like the end, again, another end and beginning. It's like an ending and a beginning at the same time. So I like the Empress as the overall card for this new moon reading, reminding us of what's coming. And then I pulled the King and Queen of Cups. So here we have the masculine and feminine represented in their divine counterpart that came out in this reading to remind us of this kind of like mastery of the water signs, of the element of Pisces, of the water. So I think that's just kind of, this perfect match, perfect pairing. I've got these two feathers here as well. So yeah, there's kind of like that's showing up, just reminding us of perfect union. And if it wasn't clear enough with the King and Queen coming out, I also got the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is everyone's happy ending, whatever that happy ending is for you. Again, that cup energy, just overflowing. And the other cards that I got here, now, what's interesting is if I think about this in terms of an ending and a beginning, because Pisces is the age of that we're moving out of, and Aquarius is the age that we're moving into. So we're in this Pisces new moon, and this Pisces new moon is reminding us that we have mastered this. We have mastered it. We have completed the Pisces cycle. So we are here in its form of mastery, and it is done. It's perfected. It is complete. And so as beautiful and idealistic and wonderful these cups were telling us, all this action, everything that we've done as a collective species for the entire era of Pisces is over with. It's done. And we got the Death card just to remind us that that is complete. We have mastered it. Yes, the emotions, the water, the 12th house, that entire cycle, because the 12th, we're just like, congratulations, everyone. Celebratory and everything. Cheers. Woohoo! So the Death card comes in to remind us that it is a completion. It is a completion and a celebration. So, but we have this Empress because we have something new that's coming in. And this new energy that's coming in is the air energy, the final two cards that I picked here. And I've got these feathers here. So we are entering into Aquarius, air energy. Suddenly things are going to lighten up like they've never lightened up before. This Eight of Swords reminds me of that feeling of being like so tightly bound. Imagine if you were a bird and you're meant to fly and you've been stuck underwater, or your wings have been completely drenched, or it's been raining. Birds don't fly in the rain. Typically, when it rains, they go and they hide in trees and they feel very restricted and stuck. So I think that there's, for any of us, and I would include myself in this category, that live a little bit in the future, or we're kind of like intuitive in that sense. We're always like, if you're raring to go, there's a moment at which, suddenly the clouds lift, the rain stops, the sun comes out, and you're able to stretch your wings and really fly. So I feel like the Queen is coming out here as, again, the first For some reason, there's definitely the message that the feminine is going to be a profound kind of like leading influence in the age of Aquarius. Not that the divine masculine isn't equally important, because it is, but I think there's just a shift that's occurring, and in this transition, there's an emphasis on the divine feminine, which exists in both. I mean, it's not gender specific. We all have the divine masculine and feminine within us. But let's say that I think this message coming through for the new moon is just that the divine feminine is going to be assisting in us kind of entering in this new era, and perhaps we all need to nurture the masculine within a little bit with these strong feminine energies, ushering in the age of Aquarius. So, and this promise of so much growth and fertility and creativity with that Empress there. So if I think about what we can do to support this energy with our words, with the Queen of Swords here, what can we do to support it is just to use our words and our thoughts in the what's the words? Use our words and thoughts. And there's a pause, maybe that's the message. Because sometimes in meditation and in pause, that's very important. That's a very important part of it as well. But there's a specific word I'm thinking of. I'm going to take a break and wait until I think of the specific word. If it will come or not come, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't want to be spoken. Maybe that's the point, is to take a pause. These two ladies look so intense and serious. I definitely feel that vibe as well, the seriousness. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords in all of her positive aspects, in connection with the Empress. Fertility, abundance, new beginnings, using our words with maturity. Yeah, definitely. I think the goddess, the Demeter, could be she would be a beautiful goddess for that. Yeah. And then we pulled earlier the High Priestess with the pomegranates. It's kind of like Persephone, and the High Priestess is the second card. So it goes a bit sequentially, like 2 and then 3 with the Empress, and then 4 is the Emperor. 5 is the Hierophant. Yeah. And if you think about, I'm curious. Oh, cool.